Hello, my fellow YouTubers. This is David with my hydrogen generator. But I'm doing a candle heater again. And I want to show you how I built my oil candle before I get it through with, so you can see how it looks. This is the top of this jar right here. Okay. And what I did is stuck a piece of this towel through the bottom of it. I took, see here, this screwdriver, okay, it's pretty wide, and made two holes in it, side by side underneath, okay, so I stick it through, and then what I did, I took this piece of metal here, and bent it 3 different directions, okay, so I'm bend it. I got some screws now. I'm going to screw it to the top right here and screw these pieces right here together so there's no way the oil can get around it. I don't want to do it the other way, bending these things around. I think the screws will take care of that part of it. Just squeeze them together. That's all I need to get it done. There's going to be 3 candles on here. I got to cut them all the way down to the bare nib here. So when I do that, then I'm going to screw this down. Well, actually, I'm going to screw it together first. And hopefully I'm going to show you that if I find something to do it with some screws here. This is some gutter screws. 1/4-inch gutter screws. So I'm going to get a couple of these out. And see if you can see these when I get it over here. I got a bunch of junk in the way as usual. Let me see here. Can you see that? Yes, you can see that perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this stuff down. Hopefully you don't fall down. And screw this stuff together so it'll be nice and tight. It'll be nice and tight. One side. It doesn't matter if it goes through the wick, because it's going to tighten up anyhow. I'm going to take the pliers this time since I ain't got too much finger hold on this. Squeeze it together a little bit. Alright, it's nice and tight. That's where they can't come loose. And now, to fit this, I'm going to pull this down so it'll be tight up against here, hopefully, like so. And then we're just going to do the same thing to the lid. I'm just cut the rest of this off so you can take the lid off and put more fuel in it. You don't have to worry about putting a rubber band on it. Find something to do it with here. How about that right there? Oops. I guess my little magnet thing don't work, does it? 2 screws on either side. 1 screw on either side, excuse me. Just enough to be nice and tight. There, it's nice and tight. You can't go nowhere. You take your snips, and right-handed snips, red. And we'll just go and bring that back a little bit. Don't have to be nothing fancy. You just trying to make a candle. If you want something fancy, you can do it the way you want to. This is the way I'm going to do it. We're not going to be looking at this for just to look at. We just want a heater. So we can put that back down. It's a little sticky like that. Bend it down with your pliers so it won't be so won't stick out and cut yourself later on down the road. Just something to hold it together. And then on the wicks, you just take the scissors and you got to cut it all the way down, practically nothing on these. Just like that. You won't see nothing hardly on these things, see? But that will light. And these two outside edges are a little bit too long. If I do it wrong, we just have to make it over, that's all. I just gotta, every time I do this, I make it a little bit better. And if it's too long, you always take the knife to it and shave it off a little bit. It's got to be almost perfectly level with your metal. Alright, and then all you gotta do is put this down in your jar like that, fill it up with your oil, and you got your candle. Let me see how much time we got left. I might be able to still do this. Okay, 7:06. Let me go get the oil, and we'll do that. Crank her up. And this stuff will soak up into this towel real quick. Okay. Okay, I left the gasket part on the container on this because it is sealed better that way. If it falls over, you don't have spilled fuel. And give that time a little bit of time to, actually I can take and dip it upside down. It's soaking up in there, but we want to maybe not get in there. Alright, we'll just do this, put a little bit of fuel on these. It will absorb up in there. It just takes a little time. But just for safe keep, I just want to see how this thing lights. This is brand spanking new. I might have to cut it down a little bit. And it's real easy to blow out. It's not really highly flammable. So here's, hopefully you can see that. If not, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Once we get some actual oil up in there, it will light up a little bit better. But you get the idea of what I'm doing. I already got another one lit right now, so we're going to blow those out and let that stuff soak up. I got 23 seconds left, and let me show you this one. It is going. It's a 2-flammer. See that? So thank you, YouTube. Let me put this up. I'll see y'all later. Adios. Bye.